Now, Stormwatch 12 weather on Newswatch 12.
Well, high temperatures were pretty mild throughout the region. You can see we had 60s and 70s for the most part. However, it was 80 degrees in Montague, though 64 in Brookings, 74 in Medford, also 70s, mid 70s east of the Cascades, 75 out in Lakeview. Now, current temperatures have cooled off rather nicely, right around 60 degrees along the Oregon coast. Mid to high 50s up and down I-5, 59 for Grants Pass and Medford, 54 in Montague, but 40s and 50s east the Cascades, 49 right now in Lakeview. Now, we did have a few light sprinkles out towards Lakeview earlier this afternoon into this evening, and those are pushing off towards the east and kind of falling apart as they continue to do so. But our next system is already showing up on radar. We do have some showers just to the southwest of Eureka, California. Eventually, these will start to filter into the rest of the region. Now, we do have an area of low pressure that is going to beeline itself. It's west of Northern California at this time. It'll continue to track east and move into Northern California over the next 24 hours. And that'll increase the rainfall throughout the region, but it'll be in the form of showers. So what we're going to be looking at for the Oregon coast, generally the lesser amounts would be about 1/3 of an inch, but most areas should get around 1/2 an inch, especially over towards Brookings. But to get up in elevation, coastal mountains looking at 1 inch, maybe even a little bit more in some of those heavier showers, especially if you get a thunderstorm. But Cascades, Siskiyous, 1/10 to 1/2 an inch of rain. West side valleys, maybe upwards of 1/3 of an inch of rain. And for the Siskiyou County, we're generally looking at 1/10 to 1/2 an inch of rain. Klamath Basin, not a whole lot, generally hundredths of an inch of rain. Now for Stormcast, what we're going to be looking at for the rest of the night tonight, we'll generally see those clouds increasing, especially along the Oregon coast. And by the time we get towards sunrise, we should start seeing widespread showers developing along the Oregon coast. By mid to late morning into the early afternoon, we start seeing those showers develop into Siskiyou County and eventually here into the Rogue Valley. And those showers will eventually push east once we get towards the afternoon hours. You can see some of the red colors indicating the chance of thunderstorms, especially into Klamath and Lake counties for tomorrow. We get past, say, 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening, things really start to calm down. In fact, for Monday morning, we'll be looking at some widespread fog and low clouds throughout the entire area, so plan on that for your Monday morning commute. Other than that, we're going to be looking at a pretty nice day for Monday. Now, zooming all the way out, this is Monday evening. You can see there's more clouds up to our north, but our next system is actually offshore, and it's going to be pushing into the region late in the day on Tuesday. Now, Tuesday afternoon, we'll start seeing that band of rain along the Oregon coast. It'll eventually make it here into the Rogue Valley closer towards sunset. So most of the day on Tuesday should be fairly dry. So here is our next system that arrives on Sunday. That pushes off towards the south and the east. Monday, looking pretty nice overall. We'll get into a little bit of a break. But then next week gets kind of interesting. We're looking at the potential for some strong cold fronts late Tuesday and into Wednesday, and then another one late Thursday and into Friday. It's going to depend on how much cold air is associated with these particular systems and where exactly the jet stream moves, because that'll determine how much rain we get and also determine how much snow would be into the Cascade Mountains. So we'll be keeping an eye on this for the next several days, and it'll be potentially some good news, at least for the skiers. Precipitation forecast, best chance of rain will be tomorrow late in the day, and then Tuesday and into Wednesday as well. So taking a live look here in Medford, you can see temperatures into the upper 50s, and we're going to be looking at temperatures dropping into the mid 50s for tonight, 54 for Medford. And here we go with our 7-day forecast. Temperatures staying into the 60s through Tuesday, dropping into the 50s beginning on Wednesday. For Northern California, will be in the 60s for the next several days. Warmest temperature looks to be near 70 for Tuesday, but rain likely for tomorrow. Klamath Basin, plenty of rain for tomorrow, and then eventually wind picks up Tuesday and into Wednesday, and temperatures drop from the mid 60s to the mid 50s Tuesday and Wednesday. Cascades will be in the 50s for the next several days, but we'll have that chance of rain and snow beginning on Wednesday and lasting also through the end of next weekend into next weekend. And here in the Rogue Valley, we'll stay into the 60s for the next several days. However, temperatures could drop even further than that, but we'll have to keep an eye on those temperatures for the next several days.